Hey, what is up, friends, foes, members of the Omni Council? My name is Daimien Kamiya and I'm the Omni King. Welcome to the finale of CrossCode New Game Plus dialogue changes. I don't know how long this stream is going to be, but we're beating it today and it should be under 12 hours. So, sorry for starting the stream a bit late. Something came up. But I say that in my my thingamabobs and in my schedules. I have to beat this today too, though, because the slot gets replaced with Wonderlands again. So, and I still need to make a thumbnail for that. Yeah. So what we got left? We got the end game to finish up, and then we have, and then we just have to finish and then we just have to do the DLC. So let me just launch the game here really quick. Steam, do you want to participate with me here, please? I also got food in front of me too, so. Not that that's really any different. I'm in here for the long haul, so I needed to make sure I was covered. Alright, let me switch over to the game. Alright. Continue. Right here, so any that may have seen my earlier playthrough know you have two options. Option one is you just go back to the hideout. Option two, you head to Rhombus Square and you go talk to Albert. Saves me the hassle of having to unlock these. There. So there's Albert up there. Hi. Oh, good day, Lee. Are you strolling around Rhombus Square? Oh, who are you? You member of the First Scholars? Yes, she joined a couple weeks ago. Well then, I hope you're enjoying CrossCode, gentle lady. Nice. Nice to meet you. Actually, something quite particular about her. Seems her speech module isn't working. Oh, it isn't? You just said her name, though, didn't she? We believe she's using some kind of workaround that allows her to say a few words. Hi, bye, how, why, sorry. This is very strange. I suggest you contact support, but if you already rely on a workaround like this, the problem must be really persistent. Think there could be anything you could do? Not really. I'm unfortunately out of touch with the development department. I expected as much. There was the one time I tried to promote some research projects to integrate upcoming AI technologies. I talked to some of the engineers back then, but it wasn't met with a lot of enthusiasm, so I gave up on it. It's really a shame. I heard that Instantainment cut down on the R&D department in general, didn't they? That's pretty much the case, yes. Why? Business is going well enough, and most shareholders don't want to avoid risks as much as possible. Instantainment has lost much of the innovative spark these days. Oh, isn't it that late already? It's time for me to go. And it was nice to see you again, Albert. Until next time. Sure, just let me know when you have some free time again. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye. I will say I'm still upset One sec. Yeah, sorry. I'm still upset that this game never lets you get Buggy, Hillen, or Albert as party members. That, or even Shizuka and what's his name? Sergey. I'm also surprised too that Sergey talks about, like, what is it? Shizuka talks about how Sergey and Satoshi used to put like horns on her character and stuff, and they used to play together. So why does Sergey have a level 1 character in the DLC unless he made a new one under, like, probably for company purposes? Probably like a moderator account. I have to leave as well. Goodbye. Bye. Who's that person? Seemed closely involved with Instantainment. What was his name again? Ivan? No way. That must be Mr. Vestorovich. He's a shareholder of Instantainment. I can barely believe this. He's supposed to be such a busy person. Here was talking casually with Albert. Lee, this is huge. Mr. Vestrovic has been active in the field of AI for some time now. I tried to get in touch with him back when Satoshi was still at Instantainment, but we never had any luck. However, since Albert seems to know him personally, we might get our chance to meet him. I'm 100% positive he would be thrilled to learn about Evotars. So, how about we have to reach Albert and ask him about it. Do you remember the hologram projector in the meeting room of the First Scholars HQ? If we can meet him personally there, I might be able to talk to him directly. Looks like he's still online. Let's just set up a meeting room, see if he's close by. Okay. Hey. Just don't tell Buggy how. Oh, right, you can't say anything anyway. Alright, let's head back to the First Scholars. Oops. Albert isn't here. Maybe upstairs? No luck up here either. You should try contacting him via D-Link. Hi. Hello again, Lee. Anything the matter? Something about me? Something about you? Us? I don't have time for a guessing game right now, Lee. Please try to discuss this with someone else. Not go well. Sorry. Let us be more persistent. Try calling him again. Come on, I know you can do it, Lee. Right, again already? Sorry. You want me to say sorry? Just don't call me again, thank you. Well, I know it is unpleasant, but please try to be more assertive. Future Vtubers may very well depend on this call. Enough or wait! Wait. There's some... And you can't discuss this with anyone else? Oh, bother. What should we do then? Should we meet in person in Crossworld, I mean? Alright. Maybe that way you can get your message across. Where should we meet, though? Maybe inside the headquarters? Good, I'll be there soon. Perfect, you did it. Lee! Now you just have to wait for him on the ground floor and try to drag him into the meeting room. My favorite part about this too is that all these are players, right? So like you understand well enough that they're players that like you understand that the conversation could literally go any direction. Like it's not like an NPC where it's always going to be the same reaction, right? Albert could have shut her down again. You don't tell me, or rather how? In the meeting room? But no, I need to see the serial number of the projector again. Hello, Albert. Who are you? My name is Sergey Asimov. I am an acquaintance of Lee. Pleased to meet you. I'm sure all of this is very unexpected. Quite unexpected indeed. I am here because I wanted to talk to you about Lee and her circumstances and other things. But before that, I want to emphasize that all this is highly confidential. I need your word that you will not share this information with anybody else. That's fine, I can keep the secret. Alright then. First things first about Lee. She is in fact not controlled by a player. Come again? Lee is controlled by an AI. Come again? AI, an artificial intelligence. I know what it means, but it's very hard to believe. I mean, yes, she can barely talk, but she reacts very naturally otherwise. Well, it certainly explains some of the weird circumstances from before. What about you, Mr. Asimov? What exactly are you doing here? I'm merely connected to the game to watch and support her. I see. Why is the player controlled by an AI? And why do you want to talk to me about this? I'll take a bit longer to explain all the details. So I suggest we two talk about this somewhere outside of the game. You should be able to see my contact info next to the hologram. I have to admit you've made me curious. Alright then. Lee, I need you to log out. I need to log you out for the time being. We will talk again later. Bye. Until then. Good morning, Lee. Hi. So, things have been progressing surprisingly fast. I explained the situation to Albert and we got in touch with Mr. Vestrovich. And we have ourselves an appointment. Mr. Vestrovich wants to meet you in person. He is expecting you to meet in his mansion in Rhombus Square. Albert will pick you up at the Skyrail station in Rhombus Square South Arch. Hurry, Mr. Vestrovich is a very busy person. Alright. It's warp to... I mean, this is why I unlocked the Skyrail and stuff. Hey, it's Albert. Good day, Lee. Hi. No time to waste. Please come this way. Mansion is further down. He's waiting inside. He wants to find out just how advanced of an AI you really are. Well, just try to act natural, human-like, pretty much like you did so far. I like the Doge posters. Yeah, there you are. Hi. Welcome to my little mansion, Anna. It's nice to see you again. Lee. Did I get your name wrong? Right, your name is Lee. Sorry, my memory for names has seen better days. Anyways, I'm glad you arrived safely. It's good to see that you managed to stay dry with all the rain outside. Why? Did I say something strange? Oh wait, I forgot. It's sunny out there, isn't it? Yeah, if you get any of these questions wrong, you fail his Turing test, and you don't get his support, and it's basically bad ending from there. Probably sound like a senile old man to you, don't I? Ouch, that was a bit honest, don't you think? Sorry. Don't worry about it. I'm just testing you. I was told you were an AI. One of the most effective ways to distinguish a poor AI from a human is testing out how it reacts to nonsense. And despite your lack of speech, I have to say your reactions so far seem very much human-like. I'm impressed. Anyway, let's do a little quiz. Don't worry, it should be simple. This way, please, ladies first. That'd be a very odd line to say if you were running man Lee. Okay, Lee. Are you ready? Good. First question. Say, Lee, do you remember an appearance and taste of fruits and vegetables? What is your favorite? Mine is banana. Good. Bananas, you say. Please remember this for a moment. Now, to something else. Now, some time ago, I had a long talk with an old friend. He just went on about his garden at home. Yada yada, bonsai trees, blah blah, flower beds. He just kept going. And when he was done, I told him it was all really fascinating. Did I tell him the truth? No. Alright, last question. So do you remember your favorite food? What color? Yellow. The color of bananas is yellow. Sounds reasonable. Good. This concludes our quiz. And you handled this one perfectly. That's for sure. Now, you could be, in fact, a human-controlled program mocking an AI. But Mr. Asimov proposed a little experiment to prove that you are, in fact, a real AI. He gave me a small program to send you a pre-recorded message. I will send this message now. Get ready. Hello, Lee. This is a pre-recorded message. Mr. Asimov claimed you are capable of receiving and understanding a full recording in a split second. That's certainly a feat impossible to humans. In the middle of this recording will be a simple question. Be careful not to miss it. Anyway, the weather sure is nice, isn't it? I'm just talking to add some padding to this recording, don't mind me. Well, that should be sufficient. Here's the question. What is 6 divided by 2? Please remember the answer until after the recording is over. Now on to something else. Some of my peers find it rather strange that I sometimes play crosswords, you know. They keep telling me a person in my position should have better things to do. But why should that matter what I do as a recreational activity? Plus, I feel the technology of crosswords is highly fascinating. Of course I do. That's why I invested into Instantainment, after all. Anyway, this is the end of the recording. Now please answer my question before me. 3. Absolutely incredible. You received a recording of about a minute and responded to it almost immediately. This proves without a doubt you are indeed an AI. Pretty much the most human-like AI I have ever witnessed so far. Mr. Asimov, I'm absolutely impressed. Very glad to hear this. I'd like to meet up soon to discuss this matter in more detail. Please contact my secretary to make an appointment. I'll do that right away. Thank you for your time. No, I thank you for giving me the opportunity to see this. And Lee, I hope you enjoyed our conversation as much as I did. How? Oh, quite the sassy girl, aren't you? Smugly. Goodbye, Lee, and I hope to see you again. Mac, how was it? Went really well. Mr. Petrovic at least seemed very intrigued. If we can convince him to the potential of Evotars, we might get Instantainment to support the research after all. Which means we might be able to create a future for Evotars. Lee! This is great news. Anyway, next I suppose you'll be able to resolve this Evotar ground situation, right? Right, and we are on it. Please make sure not to tell anyone else about Lee just yet. It is important that we keep things secret for now. Understood. If there's anything else I can help you with, just let me know. Of course, and thanks a lot for everything so far. No problem. See you around. Bye! So what next? I'm getting ready to re-enter Vermilion Wasteland. Once you feel prepared, let us visit Shizuka and Satoshi again in the old hideout. Right, so I think I'm all set. There's nothing else for me to do, so let's just head to the old hideout. Hello again, Lee. You think you're prepared to execute the plan? Mind that once we start, things will have to move quickly. Are you ready? Yes. Alright then, let's get everyone together. Okay, where to start? I looked a bit more into the technical side of things. The Avatar server is most likely derived from an old version of the official game servers. This means it should be vulnerable to a certain DDoS attack we experienced in the past. Oh, using the hit stun overflow issue? Correct! Now please, for us common folks too. Well, in other words, there's a way to make the Avatar server crash. Crash very, very badly. Once it happens, Sidwell will have a hard time restarting it. Thus, their server will not respond to anything, including inquiries to wipe the data. That will give us enough time for Lee to reach it physically. Sounds very promising. So how exactly will it work? How do we make it crash? The keys are the evotars running around Vermilion Wasteland. We need to subject them to a certain type of field effect, as many and as quickly as possible. If we succeed, things should overflow on the server, making it crash. However, for this to work, we need a lot more players to participate. That's why I plan to involve a few other players, specifically those Lee has met before. Involving other players. I suppose it's a risk we have to take. Currently see no other options, unfortunately. So what about me? I can't enter the official playground, but I can move around Vermilion Wasteland. Should I help? I think it would be better if you avoid logging into the game while we storm the Evotar ground. Since Sidwell is aware of your current location outside the game, you need to be quickly relocated. Otherwise, things will end with him taking you hostage. Right? There's the real life side of things as well. One last thing. Did you manage to talk to Gotham? I tried. He's been acting very strange. Even more strangely than usual. That's saying a lot. Once I mentioned Lee, he started raving about how she managed to escape the dungeon tower. I guess you really left an impact. Anyway, I decided I'd better not tell him too much. Really, he's pretty much turned into a nutcase by now. That is worrisome. We will see if we can drag him out somehow. I know a few people from maintenance crew that might be able to help us with this. Good. Then how do we proceed? For now, we should call it a day. As soon as I have everything prepared, Lee and I will try to gather the other players. Once we have the help we need, we start with the plan as soon as possible. Alright, let's give it our best shot. That we will. See you soon. Good night. Bye. Alright. Lee, should we log out now? Wait. I'm going to change my pet too once I log... Or, well, it'll be a little bit before I can control Lee again. You seem to like this place. Well, you nervous? For me, really. This plan is very risky and there's so many things that could potentially go wrong. Why? Sorry, building confidence is not exactly my strong suit. Now you've probably guessed it, but I plan to involve the other members of the First Scholars. We will need their help to execute the plan. It means I have to explain the full situation to them and tell them about you. I understand that you are nervous about this, but there's really no way around it. And I'm pretty positive they will understand. Trust me on that, you are no stranger to them anymore. Also, there's something I should have told you a long time ago. Thank you, Lee. We had such a long journey together. You went through such a number of hardships and you always kept going. Really, I could not have imagined a better partner. Lee? So what about right now? Ready to log out? Goodbye, Lee. Alright, so I'm going to skip this because I don't need to pay attention to these. Though it goes a little bit more into our connection with Sidwell. Any DLC-based dreams generally go in... Like, what did he say there? It's done. My final creation. Time to put an end to this. All of this. The DLC-based dreams, which I always found interesting that they kept that system, it now actually goes more into detail about Sidwell's life, which is actually weird because Lee shouldn't really have those types of dreams. Morning, Lee. Hi. Did you sleep well? Well then, time to get everyone together. How? I'm happy you asked. I worked really hard and managed to add a couple more words to your vocabulary. Meet? I'm sure that will help get everyone together, correct? Meet Lee! Exactly. But wait, there's more. Thanks. You're welcome. Well then, let us call the others. The goal is to get everyone to assemble in the meeting room in the First Scholars HQ. Let us move there first, shall we? Of course, nobody is here. That would have been too easy. Well then, let's try and contact everyone via D-Link. Time for you to use your new vocabulary. Hi. Oh, bonjour, Lee. Good to see you in-game. Crony's been offline for several days now. I suppose he's gone for good. Didn't even say goodbye, that dork. Oh well, so what's up? Did we start a party? Meet. Pardon? Meet Lee. Hey, you want to meet? Where should we meet? Lee, wait. Oh, you'll wait to meet me. You'll wait to meet at your current location? Well, let me check. Oh, you're at headquarters. Be right there. Thanks. You're surprisingly talkative today, Cherie. See you soon. Bye. Hey, that worked better than I expected. Oh, hello, Lee. Hi. Sorry. Huh? Lee, sorry. Oh, you mean what happened before? Lee, it was just a hug. Don't worry about it. It wasn't even that strong. No broken spine, all good. No, really. It's all yesterday's snow to me. Meet Lee. Huh? What now? Meet Lee. I don't know. Don't you think it's a bit too soon? Just one hug and now you want to meet me privately in there? Why? I'm just messing with you. I'm sorry. You want to have a meeting with all the First Scholar members? Alright. I can get everyone together if you'd like. Thanks! No worries. Give me a moment, I'll be right back. Hey, Schneider helping us out will make this all easier. Honestly, would have asked Albert to get everyone together, but he seems he is not online yet. Let us hope he will show up soon. Well then, next let's call Apollo and Joran. We need all the help we can get, Lee. Hi. Hello, Lee. Spiromancer Lee, it's good to see you. Lee, wait. Hey, Nick. Welcome, glad to see ya. You missed, you didn't really miss any dialogue changes yet, but there is actually a point at the end of this game. So, believe it or not, Nick, this game has a good ending and a bad ending. And the good ending is entirely revolved around talking to someone and answering a quiz. If you do that all correctly, you get the good ending. If you get the bad ending, I'll point out specifically at the end what it changes, but I did that in my original playthrough as well. But we're about to reveal Lee's nature to everyone in the guild. Meet. I like this. Lee, meet. Excuse me? Meet. Meet Lee. I think she wants us to meet her. Yeah, we're getting the good... Well, because the DLC, which I'm also going to be doing, is based off the good ending. If you don't get the good ending, I don't think you can do the DLC. Because the DLC is the sequel to the good ending. Basically, it's the nature of the good ending and bad ending is whether the company Instantainment that runs Crossworlds, the game we're inside of, picks up the Evotar project. The good ending is they picked it up. The bad ending is they did not. And if they did not, Lee can't return to the game. So that's why it's a good or a bad ending. Very comfy building for an HQ. I like it. Why, thank you. So I finally meet the famous grass head we've heard so much about. The name's Apollo Triblader. By the way, aren't we all grass heads of different colors? Yeah, you're right. Well, at least I have the color of fresh grass. Yes, but I'm the wise grass head. Listen to your elder, Greenhorn. Alright, screw these metaphors. Hi! Quiet, everyone. Let's hear what Lee has to say. Lee, meet. I'm loving it so far. Lee, the hologram number. I forgot the number. Your third time using the projector and you forgot the number every time. Hello, everyone. Sacre My name is Lee. Who is that guy? I was just... Emily, let him talk. Thank you. My name is Sergey Azimov. I'm here to explain Lee's circumstances to you. All of you should be aware of her speech module issued by now. However, there's another aspect of Lee you're probably unaware of. Lee is an AI. Her avatar is controlled by an artificial intelligence. What? You're joking. Lee Spheromancer Lee, does this man tell the truth? Sorry. No way, that can't be true. You definitely fooled me. So wait, does this mean a bot managed to join our guild? Yeah, this is amazing. Lee dear, so are you an NPC? Very confused right now. Lee is a regular avatar controlled by a very special kind of AI. Allow me to start from the beginning. We finally met Satoshi and Shizuka hidden somewhere in Sapphire Ridge. That is how we learned everything and how we could come up with a plan. Plan to storm Vermilion Wasteland and reach the Evotar server. And that is where we are right now. Damn, what a convoluted situation. Spheromancer Lee, I don't know how to respond to this. All this tech talk just went way over my head. But what was that part about punching through dungeon walls? That sounded awesome. I'm still so confused. Don't worry, hon. This situation is very particular. So, and about Lee's insanely high attack damage, was that you as well? Yes. It was an experiment that I forgot to remove and can't remove anymore. Why remove it? Please give it to me too. I want to deal as much damage as Lee. Sorry, I can't do that for many reasons. Aw, man. Okay, now this is where you come in. In order to properly storm Vermilion Wasteland, we need your help. So please, for the sake of Lee and all Evotars, can we count on your support? Count me in! Lee is a dear friend to me. She could be an AI or a loaf of baguette for all I care. Of course I'll help her. You're right. Lee is a member of this guild and we should support her. I mean, sure, the situation is crazy and storming Vermilion Wasteland might get us into trouble. But how often do you get the chance to break into unfinished game territory, am I right? 2 words, my dude. This sounds like a crazy kind of raid. I'm not sure I can approve all of this rule-breaking behavior. However, the way Evotars are currently treated as a disgusting display of injustice. By my name and the honor of Spheromancers, this cannot stand. Seconded. Very true. But first scholars cannot abide such cruelty. Lee, you have our support. Indeed. Also, everyone get down from the table. Yes, ma'am. Thanks. Honestly, I never expected this amount of enthusiasm. I'm very glad we have you on our side. Now we have to find a good time that fits everyone. The sooner the better. It's the weekend and I have time. Let's do it today. Let's storm Vermilion Wasteland. Sure, today is good. I was planning on doing some shopping. Everyone looks at him. That was a joke. Alright, today it is. Fantastic. Let us meet in about an hour in front of the dojo in Sapphire's Ridge. The entrance to Vermilion Wasteland is nearby. And also, before you leave, we should try to establish a direct communication channel. Please give me a moment. We're all set. I can talk directly to all of you. Nice. Then I'll quickly optimize my equipment and gather a few items. See you soon. Alright, Al and I better prepare as well. See you soon. Sergey, quick question. You said there was an Evotar copy of me in Evotar ground, potentially interrogated? Yes, that is correct. Judge. Better log out and quickly change all my credentials. Meet you in Sapphire Ridge. Spheromancer Lee, we shall prepare as well. We'll show them what it means to deal with the wrath of Spheromancers. Shuri. Now I finally understand what's been going on with you. You really miss him, no? That other Lucas in Evotar ground? We'll get him out there, promise. Damn it! I'm gonna kick Sidwell's derriere so hard he'll never sit well again. Gotta prepare. I guess that is it. We are all set. Let us meet with everyone else in the dojo in Sapphire's Ridge. We had better be prepared as well. Nope. Yeah, I can't go there. What am I doing? Alright, well, I got nothing to do, so... The level 99 character with all the gear and items you could ever want. Hi. We've all gathered and are ready. Good. Let us reveal the secret entrance. Sorry. Whoa! Here we are. This cave will directly lead to Vermilion Wasteland. Yep, he truly is. Really is here. A whole new area of the playground. This is exciting. Now, there's a last chance for everyone to prepare. Once we go through there's no turning back. You have to act quickly to catch Sidwell by surprise. Lee, please enter the cave once you feel ready to start. Let's go. So during this cave, you can stop and talk to everyone individually, and they'll kind of open their hearts to you a little bit. So, like here. Hi, Lee. Hi. Nah, it's still so hard to believe you're an AI. Wait, does this mean you understand binary? 00111001011 or 0... You have no idea. I have no idea what it means. You tell me. No, this is all very exciting. You have my vote for best newbie of the year, Lee. Did I get that right? My clone is still over in the Evotar ground? John, this is a weird situation. Both just barely know each other, right? Yet that other Lucas seems to be quite dear to you because of what you both experienced together. It really shows how much your life is shaped by happenstance. Also, I really wonder what would happen if I met my clone over there. Oh, I suppose I better be careful about that. Yeah, Buggy, he's... But the thing is, I feel like the guild has every type of person you'll ever meet in an MMO. He's the jerk, right? Lee, dear. Hi. This whole situation is so hard to grasp for me. You know, we enjoy... He's the guy that trolls people. We enjoy the game like Crossroads because it allows us to live a fantasy. So that, for a moment, we can forget about all the worries of real life. Yet all of this suddenly became very real, didn't it? You could say that our fantasy is in fact your reality, huh? Now then, that's all the more reason to fight for your cause. Thanks. You're welcome, dear. Now, the developers said originally they were never going to make a CrossCode 2. Now, if I recall, they reiterated that, saying they have no plans anytime soon to make a sequel. However, if they make a sequel, because the Evotars are now are implemented into the game by the end of the DLC, I think the best sequel would actually be them attempting to make an Evotar moderator. So basically someone that moderates the game, but they're an Evotar, so they're entirely internalized. So, it's their first attempt at making it, and the reason they couldn't do it with Lee is due to limitations. And then something happens with Instantainment, and or like a hacker gets in and basically shuts down, like destroys the connection to all the moderator accounts. I don't know. It'll probably be the same graphics as this. I'm theorizing here. They've confirmed nothing. But I'm just saying, like, it would be really cool if, like, the sequel was them attempting to make a moderator character. And, like, you could choose your class rather than just playing Spheromancer. That would kind of be pretty cool, too. It would also add to replayability if you could have access to all 5 classes. and like a hacker hacks into instantainment, and you find out, and like you could find out later it was an old moderator or whatever. He hacks in and he disables, like basically disables all disables all moderator accounts. So your character is literally the only moderator left in the game. And instead of Sergey helping, because he's also disconnected, it has to be Satoshi. Satoshi helps because he'd still be internalized in the game, because it's mentioned that no, I don't. The virus sounds interesting. That does sound like an interesting concept, but I like the idea of I like an idea of a hacker basically hacking the game and you know, and them literally disrupting all moderator connections so that your character's the only moderator in the game and has to be the one to stop him. And Satoshi is basically the Sergey of the game and gives you directions and stuff, because he's also an Evotar, so he would be internalized in the game. Basically, Instantainment has no direct connection to their game. They can only enter as players, but they wouldn't have moderator connections or anything. So, like, I think that would be a really cool story idea. Hey, Lee, hi. You really are by far the most human-like AI I've ever experienced. You passed the Turing test with flying colors. Let us hope that Ivan thinks the same way. I really do hope that we'll be able to create a place for Evotars like you here in Crossworlds. Thanks. Oh, does it? I've never seen Gundam, so... Poor girl. You must have a hard time not being able to talk, not knowing about yourself. Probably didn't help that Polly kept bothering you on top of all that. But really, Lee, you're a strong girl. From what Sergey told us, you really have gone through a lot. Yet here you are, still happily saying hi to everyone. Just like that. You're always a joy to play together with. Plus, it was very entertaining to watch you beat up Polly like that. But don't tell him I said that. Spheromancer Lee. What is it? I call you by your name? I'm calling you by your name now, am I not? Lee. You want me to drop the Spheromancer part as well? I'm afraid I'd never do that. It's a noble title every player of our class should wear with pride. Thanks. Alright, fine. But only this one time. Lee. So now that the truth is out, it seems I was right. You have been, from the very beginning, you have been cheating. Okay, with your insane attack damage, it was rather obvious. However, given the circumstances at the time, I suppose it's fair to let it slide. Besides, Lee, I beseech you to find the means to disable that disgraceful damage glitch. Only then can you master this game as a true, honorable Spheromancer. When that time has come, I'll gladly challenge you to another duel. Now it's time for our greatest act of justice. So far, I hope you're ready. Okay. Maybe in the future I'll give it a look-see. Alright, Lee Cherie. Now that I think about it, I really acted like the worst, nah? I just kept poking you about your real life like all the time, not to mention how I reacted after the raid. Ugh, I'm so sorry. Wait, I just didn't know any better, but still, I'm sorry. I just want you to know that you really are a dear friend to me. It doesn't matter if you're an AI or anything else. Thanks. Really is a bummer that Trani isn't around for all of this. He really is such a dork. A nice dork, though. Let's hope he'll show up again eventually. Alright. Listen, everyone. Behind this door lies Vermilion Wasteland. Let us quickly discuss how we will proceed from here. Our goal is to assess as many Evotars as we can find, get them close to the quest hub to the east, and then subject them to a certain field effect. We need to do this as fast as possible. That's why I suggest we split into 3 teams. Team A will run straight to the quest hub and deal with all Evotars in that area. I suggest that Lee is part of that team. I'll join Team A as well. Lucas, you too. No more level excuses. Right. Good. Then we need 2 more teams tasked with gathering all Evotars in the area and leading them to the quest hub. Team B will take care of the forest in the north, and Team C will take River Delta in the south. Joran and I will take care of the forest. Alright, that leaves Buggy, Al, and me for Team C. Perfect, we're all set. Everyone get ready. Operation start! Whoa, what a gloomy place. How unexpected. I now wonder how the history of this location. There's time for that later. We need to hurry. What a large company. Unexpected. Hey, is that the Sidwell guy? You should all be perfectly aware this area is off limits. Leave at once unless you want your accounts to be suspended. Everyone, do not listen to him. He cannot risk reporting this through official channels. Foul villain, your empty threats will not stop us. Nothing will turn us back now. So what is it you're after? The server? It will be impossible for you to reach. Even if you did, its data will be lost before you get there. And then you lose the sole copy of every Evotar, including Satoshi. That's right. The Evotar server is your last hostage, a hostage you can't afford to lose. You'd be wise not to overestimate my attachment to all of this. Anyway, I'll humor your attempt. But I won't let you stroll around unhindered. Barriers down. Time to split up, everyone. Onwards! To the forest. Good luck, everyone. Monsieur, what are those robot thingies? The barriers are connected to those enemies. We need to get rid of them to proceed. So it's actually kind of interesting that Lucas doesn't comment on the damage. I guess because it's already been pointed out. But Lucas doesn't comment on the damage, even though this Lucas wouldn't be aware of your damage. Go to the quest hub, huh? They've got amazing loot there. Go there if you want to get out of here. Quick, there's just this one chance. Really? Quest hub, you say? That worked well. Move quick to the marker. Holy friggin' lasers. Those markers will catch the beam. Use them for protection. Alright, Lee. We are ready to start. Here's what we need to do. Listen closely. Our goal is to zap every Evotar in this area. For every Evotar, there are 3 following steps. First, you need to defeat a Shredder unit to start the fixation routine. Second, move the defeated Shredder close to the Evotar to fixate it. Third, the fixated Evotar needs to be hit by the laser. If you can't find any Evotars, standing on a laser catcher will make them point to the nearest one. That is all. Go. Alright, so we just need the laser to keep firing. Experiments early, we found more players in the forest. Good. You can look for more avatars further to the east. Avatars. Van is actually trying to make that anime real. A way to scan your Gundam model and use it in game. Oh, that's kind of cool. Man, it'd be great if I could hit them. More avatars from along the river. Good. Please join Apollo in them. Oh. One second. Why is this on Genshin? There we go. No, what am I trying to do here? I'm trying... I need to do something here, and... I need to hit that button, I believe. Got him. Last Evotar there, and then we go to the next map. I think we got them all in this area. Emily, Lucas, you both stay here and make sure no enemies interfere with the Evotars. Lee, you head to the east and join with the others. Got this area covered. Good luck over there, Sergey. Literally, there are still several players left in this area. Alright, let us zap them right here. Yeah, there's a new move that the laser can use now. Oh, that reminded me. So, as a Quadro Guard, Joran can taunt. There actually used to be a bug. Well, that wasn't an original aspect that was in the game. That was something patched in that Quadro Guards had to taunt, which makes sense when they're a tank. Though, what made it really stupid was it was bugged, and it used to taunt the aggro of the laser. So it made this quest, like, super hard to do. Because Joran kept taunting the laser. Go to hell, you stupid robots. Yeah. It was one of those kind of bug fixes where they're like, fixed a bug that caused Joran to taunt the lasers, though it was kind of funny. The only other time I've seen a bug fix like that was Borderlands 2, where there was a bug that caused Gage's death trap to repair enemy shields. Oh god, I am not looking forward to prepare to high on this at all. Because it all depends on... The difficulty of this on prepare to high would all come down to if the laser counts as an enemy attack or not. Alright, last one here, and then we got just one more instance of this. More Evatars over there right in front of the tower. However, they seem to be stuck. I couldn't get them to move over here. Stuck, you say? Stop right there, fiend! Albert, you help Apollo and Jordan defend the area. Me and I will have to look at the tower. I don't know what you hope to achieve with this, but it is clear that your goal is to interfere with the Evatars of this area. I won't let you to continue doing this as you please. Lee, I'm sure you didn't forget about one particular Evatar. Lee. His well-being is still at my mercy. I'll give you this one last chance to reconsider your current course. It's a Santa, you know, Santa just keeps giving you gifts. That's all. Lee, do not give in to his threats. The current plan is our best chance to rescue him. Lee. I suppose that means I can't change your mind. It's a shame. In any case, you are about to hit a brick wall. Oh, looks like you're still at it. Shizuka, what are you doing here? I'm here to help. What about... Don't worry about me. I already moved locations in advance. I'll be fine. Importantly, it looks like you need a hand here, Lee. Hi! Let's show them what we can do. I'm just gonna keep standing here. Okay, it's done. One of the shredders will be marked with yellow stars. Defeat those and push them towards Evatars. They should be able to break the blockade. We might need several attempts though. Good luck. Music's really rocking it here. Love it. Almost there. Yeah, it has fantastic music. So what now? Seems your plan didn't work out as expected, huh? You zapped every avatar in the area. It's not entirely correct. There is one avatar left. What happened? Lee, is that you? Hi. Lee, no. Sorry. Lee, what's going... Ah! Oh, something is happening. It exploded just like Emily back then. What? Is that what happened to me? Unexpected error. It seems the Avatar server crashed. Justice has been served. That is some messed up justice, Polly. Sergey, you did it. Because that was supposed to happen, right? Yes, we did it. We crashed the Avatar server, and everything exploded. Yes, but do not worry about the Avatars. Their data is still intact and can be recovered. That was your plan, I suppose. The Avatar server crashed, so it can't access it. Clever. Very clever indeed. You assume simply rebooting the server won't fix it either, will it? Really, I'm impressed. To think you'd go that far, finding such an obscure loophole just to recover some data. Some data, you say? You really don't hold even an ounce of respect for all the work we did over these years, do you? Oh, I do, Shizuka. Most certainly I do. The Avatar interrogation program had been a tremendous success. That is thanks to all your efforts. I would never deny that. Then why? Why would you do all of this to us? Threaten us? Hold us hostage? All over these years? Because you didn't leave me any choice. I only did what was necessary to uphold my business. You wanted to drop everything. Tell the authorities. Make me pay for my evil deeds. Conveniently ignoring the fact that we were all in this together. Please don't forget that we started off as partners. And we'd still be partners to this day if it wasn't for this one ideological disagreement. We were creating avatars to extract information. And once that was done, you just throw them away. Kill them off. Avatars, they're not just some data. They have memories, personalities, emotions. You're killing digitalized beings, Sidwell. What kind of monster do you think you are just to go along with that? Gee, that kind of sounds familiar. Is Sidwell the Digimon Emperor? We had the discussion so many times already. I've grown tired of it. I've supported your research for many years now. I effectively enabled you to create avatars in the first place. I made it so that avatars had a place to exist at all. I ended this business. Ending this business would mark the end of every avatar in existence, at once and forever. I do understand your concerns about how we abuse avatars. There are no other options. How else do you think we can generate revenue, Shizuka? Avatars are effectively illegal. Make anything of this public and Entertainment will shut us down at once. We can only operate in the shadow of this company hidden in the playground. The black market of information is our only option. That is completely limited view I ever heard one. Assuming that there is simply no way to find an agreement with Entertainment, surely the company will be hard to convince. But you underestimate the achievements Satoshi and the others have made here. Those avatars, they have the potential to change the world. Even Entertainment might be able to understand this. But of course, things wouldn't be quite as much under your control once avatars become public. Yeah, obviously you just like things to stay the way they are. Yes, what they said, 100% agreed. Fiend, your deceptive speech shall not blind us. We know, shut up and get down here in person. You're in for some punching. Pointless as usual. Now then, what next? We assume you planned just to walk up to the server and reboot it, fetch the data, am I right? Well, I have bad news for you. There is the reason the server is located inside the tower, inside a dungeon instance. I hold control over the environment server. I can clear the room instance of the server at any time, effectively removing the platform below it, letting it fall and crash, rendering it unstable. No, that's right. The command to clear the data doesn't go through the Evotar server, it goes through the environment server. No, how could I forget this? Now then. That's quite the fuss you put up there. Very entertaining to watch, but ultimately all for nothing. We beg to differ. This tower is our domain, and therefore we will make the rules. The server will remain untouched until our final demand has been granted. Lee, once the incomplete vessel, now filled with strength and determination, we are overjoyed to have you back. For now, we have prepared the ultimate challenge, the quintessential experience, just for you. The tower is waiting to be entered. Reach the top and you shall find the server you seek. We are thrilled to watch you ascent. Watch your ascent, Gotham. Can't believe this. Now of all times. What is going on? Anyone? Who is that fancy looking blue guy? That was Gotham. Oh, that former colleague of yours? Correct. It seems he has taken control of the environment server. That is good, right? Now we might get our chance to access the server? Yes, that is if Lee can take his challenge by herself. One final dungeon. Lee, you gotta do and show them. That's what our dungeon races have prepared you for. Sir Lee, I'm confident that you're up to the task. Definitely. Good luck. And away. Now, there's actually something... I'm going to show you there's actually something fun you can do here. So you can actually... So this is... It's not really explained, but this is the moment you can use to fetch anything in Vermilion Wasteland you may have missed your first time being here, and your only other opportunity to do so. I had missed chests in this, and I didn't realize that. So I had to play through the game an entire second time to get the all chests achievement. But I learned this later. So if you invite Schneider and Emily in, I showed this in my original playthrough too, but I want to quickly show it off here because it's really fun. So you can actually add anyone. Hell, you can actually even add in Shizuka. You can party with Shizuka here. But if you specifically pick these two, Laser Bridge, I missed you so much. So Emily will comment on the laser bridges, of course. But what you want to do is head to the, head into those little hubs you did with the other Lucas. I don't think this is the right map here. Yeah. Emily's super happy with the laser bridges. So if you actually enter into these rooms and take the elevator down, whoa, no way, that's the lobby of my workplace. Did they seriously add a reconstruction of it right here in the playground? Looking at it closely, some details seem a bit off. Still, it was probably enough to trigger a few memories from my Evotar. Now, I don't know if anyone else says anything specific there outside of Lucas, but I know in the other area, Emily has something to say. Maybe Buggy would have said something, but Buggy's not a party member. Maybe Shizuka? I don't know. Sentosh, welcome to the stream! am I going? Okay, well, I'm trying to go up on a map that doesn't have an up exit. Yep, I can. I'm heading there now. This one's more funnier. Much more funnier. What? Why is this room in the game? Why? You know what this room is, don't you? Did they use this to trigger the memories of my avatar or something like that? Seriously, they could have at least compared it to a less embarrassing state. It's not always this messy, only sometimes. Wait, is this your room, Lucas? No. Then why would you recognize it? You said something with triggering memories, no? It's a room of a friend. I see. You should tell your friend you should clean up from time to time. Can we please leave? It's funny. I should double check in the future to see if anyone joins in on conversation with Lucas in the other room. Anyways, yeah, so the only thing that's going to delay this stream is the puzzles. Anything else will not be a challenge because of the hacks. The Sergey's hacks thing. Boss fights are pretty much negligible, except for the final boss fight. We seek the ultimate experience. That is why we create vast forests, majestic mountains, mysterious caves, and any place that can harbor a story and nourish a memory. We created it all. I even think they could bring Gotham's God character back within the story of like a sequel, and it could be like like the avatar to the like it could be the avatar to the gods kind of thing. So this is the mechanic of this dungeon, pretty much. You hit it with you need to get the elements to travel through. If you hit it with the element that it is, it will pull towards you. If you hit it with another element, it pushes away. This. Okay. Alright, I see what I screwed up on. Oops. Remember, I don't have the most perfect memory when it comes to these puzzles at times. Oh, come on. I clicked out of the window. Alright. Alright, so this one's a bit tricky here. I need to do this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this. I got very, very lucky on the timing on that. I almost screwed that up. Battle time! So I have to get at least one of these things. He's immune to damage. Oh, no, wait, no. He's just vulnerable to the opposing damage. Okay, you know what? Not playing fair here. Vermilion Echo! Suck it. Take that damage, you piece of crap. The unnecessarily unmitigated overkill level of damage. Oh, how do I do this one again? I think I remember. Oh, I see. Yeah, puzzles aren't always my strong suit. There we go. Are you kidding me? What is going on? All right. I need that there. I need that there. This. So we can get this here. Throw that down there. Here we go. So now we do this. Boom. Let's go. Fuck it. Oh, so much fun. We seek the ultimate experience, yet our means have been restricted. Obstacles have been placed limiting our true potential. True creative freedom was what we required. There's not actually this many floors, don't worry. Now it's mixing up the element combinations. You have to time that one or else it fails. Alright, and then we just do this. And away we go. I hate this puzzle, by the way. Oh, stop clicking out of the stupid window. Right. What the hell? Stop it! Oh my god. Got it. And not as hard as I remembered it being. What the hell? Boss time. Oh, those clever devs. I figured how to do this. Unless I'm just supposed to do it like this. Oh, well, that worked. Don't know what I did, but it worked. Get out of here. Alright. Alright. You mind? Oh, fuck you. Got it. Got it. Alright, let me just get this nuzzled in. Be surprised how easy that is to screw up. Keep in mind, I am playing on half puzzle speed. Because puzzles are not the point of this playthrough. There we go. We seek the ultimate experience, and thus we broke free of our chains, obliterated all the obstacles, obtained the creative freedom we deemed necessary. Finally, we could give shape to everything our mind had to offer. Oh no. If only their spawn points weren't incredibly predictable. Right, this is the last floor before the final boss. So this is a rotation one. If you check my original playthrough, this can take multiple roundabouts. For when you're playing New Game Plus and you have this modifier, it's instant. That's it. We seek the ultimate experience. However, just as we reached the creative freedom required to create it, with a heavy heart we realized something else was amiss. The source of the experience, a player, to enjoy it. Alright, I guess there's one more floor. Oh, the final puzzle, that's right. Right. So it goes by thing here, so it's ice, electric, fire. And you can't pre-light this, by the way, as it is, you can tell by its flashing that it is temporary. There is a few things you can preset, though, like these, for example. No, that's actually already preset. I think everything's actually in order here. I always say never feel ashamed if you ever feel the need to Oh, I fucking hate you. Oh, time to restart. To always, if you need to run this on slower speed, Some of these puzzles get actually brutal. This one you want to be tricky because it needs to bounce off the pillar first before you can melt it. And that's the last one. Bingo. We seek the ultimate experience, yet all we found was misery day after day. Lifeless shells of players, flowing through the worlds we created, devoid of joy, far from the experience we desired. Over time we realized in dismay that our creations turned into bland routine. Da 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 da. Yeah, it's a real shame. Goodbye. Alright, we're on to the final boss. I've blitzed through the DLC with this modifier, so I know it'll take a few hours, but it won't take that long. We seek the ultimate experience, and everything changed when we met you. Once an empty vessel, a caged bird, now back again, whole and free, filled with boundless resourcefulness, born out of hope. You are the one, the player we desire, and thus the ultimate experience shall begin. This time we are prepared for your damage level. Are you, though? It's like I'm bullying him. High into the sky we shall... Or was it? High into the sky we shall rise. Yeah, so that he comments on the damage level this time around. Oh, actually, sometimes I feel like this is beyond a boss fight. Like, this kind of reminds me out of some fights at a Maple Story, but... Time has come to rise further beyond a ridiculous HP buff. Want to play that game again, Gotham? Yeah, so even with my damage hack, it's just like the snail. Even with the damage hack, I can start damaging him a lot sooner than I normally would. But, it still takes some time. Like, this is kind of annoying because I entered the next damage buff at only times 16. Oh my god. Because I had previously damaged him so much. Alright, puzzle time. Got him. Just barely. This is also going to be fun during Prepare to High. I'm telling you, that's going to be... Whenever I get around to that, I'm going to kill myself doing it. Because there'll be no Sergey's hacks to help me on that one. Or I can actually start damaging him now. Well, I am only like 4 times away. There's, one more and I get there. So I don't even need it. He says as he immediately takes it. Oh! Oh! Keep going! No! I had almost finished him off! Oh my god, he has like 100 times the health or 1,000 times the health right now. Because I kept blitzing him. I'm doing like no damage to him. Oh, I did. Yeah, you survived that, and then you get enough damage. You get all the remaining damage bonuses you need to kill him. I win. Sec. And thus the experience is over. Our desire has been fulfilled. Our purpose has been served. Gotham? What are you doing here? Substance detected. You insane? Not in the instant matter construction. Stop this! Congratulations. You beat the challenge. And I gave you my word. Use the teleporter over there and bring you right to the server. Sergey, is he with you? He's with you now. I'm glad. Gotham, from this day on, it will all disappear. Million Wasteland, the designer, my creations, my work, all gone. But I'm glad. After causing all this misery for so long, finally, it's over. I have a bad feeling about this. Wait! Please tell everyone that I'm sorry. No, don't say that! You have to stop him, somehow. Wait! It's time for me to log. Gotham, no! This is it. You reached the server. Nothing I can do here. Fixing the issues following the crash is beyond me, and access to the environment server remains blocked, despite what just happened. Why? With them, it's very unfortunate. Why? This is on you, Sidwell. I didn't expect this to happen either. Why? Because of this business. Because it went on for too long. That's why it happened. That is what you believe, anyway. Of course, this was not intended. But it was you who pushed him into it. To be frank, I'm almost surprised this venture went on for as long as it did. To be honest, this whole interrogation program wasn't exactly a stable business model. Yet, all things considered, he was a success. How, you wonder? Well, how could I possibly consider all of this a success? Maybe I just wanted to keep a highly advanced AI technology away from the public. Develop the inevitable impact delaying the inevitable impact it would have on today's society. Of course not. It was just very profitable, really. Confidential information can sell incredibly well if you know the right people. Joking now, are we? Well, in the end, the power of empathy foiled my plans. Everybody fighting for the well-being of Evotars. And now that the secret is out, and so many players know about it, there's no way for me to continue. Honestly, there wasn't even any point in waiting for you to storm this place. By the time you managed to escape the Avatar ground, I knew I wouldn't be able to run this business for much longer. Yet, it felt wrong to end things right away. I was curious. I wanted to know how you'd attempt to reach the server. That's why I decided to wait. A decision I now regret after what happened to Gotham today. I am sorry. Anyway, this business is over. Time to move on. Bye. You remember, don't you? The time we spent together in that room in Vermilion Wasteland? Those days were strange indeed. Part of me hoped that things could have stayed that way, that you'd remain oblivious to the truth. And then there is the other part that is glad that you escaped. That you traveled the whole playground, saw other places. It certainly was nice watching you out there. Farewell, Lee. Wait, the hell? Leaving just like this. You took 3 people, their talents, their dreams, and pushed them into your criminal schemes. How dare you call this a business? How dare you just walk away like this? Damn it. Lee, it is time. Let us secure the data, Lee. Hi. Lee, you're back. Terminator Lee, have you returned victoriously? Did it work? Yes. We did. We recovered backups of all Evotars I found on the server. Satoshi, Lucas, they're all safe. Meanwhile, it looks like Sidwell gave up on his business. He logged out and disappeared. And what about Gotham? I'm sorry. Gotham, he committed suicide within the dungeon compound. What? It happened so quickly and there was nothing we could do to stop him. Shizuka, I am sorry. No. That idiot. Now of all times, why would he do this now? Day after day, playing his stupid god figure, preparing those interrogations. I just thought he didn't care anymore. Well, how could they delete him? All they would have done is remove the avatar. He could have just created another one if he wanted to. It was one thing I never considered, that it was him who took on the heavy burden, handling the worst parts of Sidwell's business. He must have lost control a long time ago. This was it. Our long journey was about to end. So, Sergey, yes. Now that you've gathered the Evotars, what's next? Well, I have to get in touch with Instantainment and explain the whole situation. And hopefully we will be able to create a proper future for Evotars that way. So what will happen to Lee now? Don't worry, the DLC catches up on everything. This is like the DLC is basically a continuation of the story. I'm afraid I cannot afford to keep her in game for much longer. I'm not allowed to do that in the first place. And I really should not break company rules while I try to discuss the matter with them. But there is no need to log her out right away, no? The thing is, though, they don't know where he is. They don't know, where he is. They don't know if Sidwell is his real name. All that sort of stuff, right? So... Right away. We can at least play together for a little longer, I suppose there's no reason to rush things now. What are we waiting for then? Off to the playground! It all began when I set out to find my long-lost colleagues, my old friends. Here we go. So in the base game, this is the last comment on New Game Plus dialogue changes in the base game. Back to where our journey started. By now those enemies are kind of a joke, no? Sure, now they are. I bet you beat up plenty of those headshags in the very beginning. No, not at all. Lee simply sniped them all away, you see. Lee! Right, I forgot you were well prepared thanks to my amazing tutorial. No, again, it's because Lee just killed everything. I love Emily's just blank stare, like she's staring into the void. Bye! Back then, she was the only clue I had. That is why I put her into the game. Cold, cold Bergen Trail. The first mountain for every secret to conquer. It's filled with the cute little frog bunnies. I still feel bad for beating up so many of them. Now, Joran. These little bunnies might seem cute, but they can cause quite a lot of havoc as well. You ever heard of the Great Frobbit Plague? How? That is some history I do not want to hear, thank you. Yeah. I only wanted her to remember. Remember what happened. Tell me where I could find them. Finally, our party reaches the blooming oasis to the east. The maroon tree in all its majestic glory was but within a stone's throw. Wait. Indeed, the soothing breeze and the calming waters were inviting for a little break. Alas, there was no time to waste. We had to continue on our journey. Why? And she jumps into the water. So we kept playing, traveling the playground, hoping for memories to return. Back to the jungle. By the way, Lee, one thing I was wondering about. Back when you explored the jungle together with Brasshead, how often did you lose sight of him? What do you mean? Just look at your hair. It blends perfectly with the grass and plants of this place. This is nonsense. Ah, oui. So how often, Lee? Oh, you got to be kidding me. I lied to her to keep her going, protect her from the truth. Yet over time I noticed this growing feeling of guilt. So if you haven't caught on, the black text is Sergey. Sapphire Ridge, man, good times. I played this part together with Lucas. Trial of Patience was the best. We did the challenge in parallel and I just kept miscounting on purpose. Lucas failed it 3 times. Yeah. That's funny. Well, he finally did it on his 4th attempt because he kept pushing me into the pond whenever the bamboo tripped. Ouch. Eventually, I understand what was going on. She was more than a means to an end. I finally realized that I found a new friend. I was very fortunate that you spotted me together with Ivan back then. He really seems to be excited about avatars. That'll help a great deal when we start to talk with Instatainment. Oh, were you just talking about Ivan? No. Come on, I want to meet him already. Forget it. I bet he's amazing at BBQs, being being a stakeholder. And then before I knew it, it was already time to say goodbye. My, what a lovely hideout. Yep, certainly beats our small headquarters. Well, we had the connections after all. So the time has come. I'm not sure what else there is to say other than thank you very much for everything. We could not have done it without your help. Really, don't mention it. We served justice where justice was due. Sergey, Lee will be back, right? Please promise me she will return. I unfortunately cannot give you that promise. I can only promise that I will try my very hardest to make that happen. I'm gonna miss you so much. Bye. You have to return someday. It has to happen. Goodbye, Cherie. Bye. Bye. Goodbye, Lee. Finally I can witness that infamous hug. Whoa. Bye. See you around, Lee. Bye. Goodbye, dear. Goodbye. And let us hope we meet again. Zeromancer Lee. Lee. Alright. Farewell, Lee. Bye. Now please unhand me. I always love Joran's model. It's too big for her to hug, so she runs into him like a wall. Goodbye, small one. No, wait, this is awkward. Bye. Goodbye, Lee. Seriously, just how touchy can you even get? Bye. That's my cue. Good night and sweet dreams, Lee. Now it's up to me to make sure we can meet again. I think I cried the first time I played through this. And this is the cut. This is the. You can't skip them, but you can fast forward it. Oh god, I love this game. I think what's great about it too is just how good the writing was. Like, a lot of the people you interacted with were supposed to be other players, and they truly, actually, in all honesty, felt like other players. You know, when I was with Emily, it felt like Emily was another real person. Over Vermilion Wasteland. Yeah. He had a point. Those cliffs really do not make any sense. This is a joke to what Lucas said to Lee when they were in Vermilion Wasteland. He said, like, Tronny would probably comment on the weird cliff structures. Why was he there, though? Few months later. I'm here. Did you call already? Not yet, dear. We're still waiting. Should contact us any minute now. Hello, everyone. Good day, Sergey. Good to see you again. It was in quite some time. Bonjour. Let's cut to the chase. What about Lee? Well, I have great news to share. Oh. Instantainment agreed on a research project within the playground. We will be able to get Evotars back into the game in a few months. Does that mean? Yes, Lee will return. Dear, please get off the table. So that says I got the good ending. If I got the bad ending, he would have said that they did not. I've never seen the bad ending, and I don't want to because it would be heartbreaking to me. But yeah, yeah, if you see that, you know, the bad ending, basically this is where it would take you. A new future lies ahead of you. So this is where it would take you pre-DLC. You couldn't go forward because there was no DLC, so you had to go back. But I assume if you got the bad ending, you could only go back. Like, you can't go forward. So you'd have to go back to get the good ending. But because we have the DLC, we are ready for the future. She can't speak. You're kidding, right? You heard me. So this is just going through memories of Sidwell. So there, believe it or not, there's actually very, very, very... Several months later. There's actually very few moments in the DLC that actually include dialogue changes. It's actually kind of upsetting to me. But in a lot of cases, it makes sense. Noticed how the longer the game went, the less changes there were. And 90% of them had to do with the damage hack. Yeah. Because a lot of them didn't get commented on outside of the tutorial. And eventually you reach a point where even though I'm still level 99, it's not abnormal to have to be high leveled. I also have endgame gear now. So the gear I have isn't anything special at all anyway. So literally the only thing to comment on now is the damage hack. So there's very few instances left that comment on that. I will point out the last instance of the dialogue change. There you are. Initialization successful. Welcome back, Lee. Hi. Good to see you again. Hi. As you can see, our negotiations with Instantainment were successful. We Evotars are now officially recognized. Thanks. Hi. Yes, it's me, Sergey. Thought for this occasion it would be appropriate to enter the game with a proper avatar. I always thought Sergey would be a hexacast, not gonna lie. But it's a good avatar. Now, before we let you run around freely, allow me to run a few tests. Why? It's requested protocol. Please bear with me. Can you repeat to me all the words you can say? Lee, hi, bye, why, how, thanks, sorry, wait, meet. Right, that's all of them. Do you remember the last place you logged out of? That's right, just give me a number. It was, the hideout. That is correct. Lee, next question. Who of the following people did not join us when we stormed Vermilion Wasteland? It was Citron. That's right. Lee, wait. Why wait? Lee. Please, Lee, be patient. One last question. You still remember who you are exactly, correct? In that case, who is your avatar based on? Emily, Shizuka, or Satoshi? What? Great, that's all. Neat. You seem to remember everything. Why wait? Alright, let me stop the flotation sequence. Thanks. You're welcome. Thanks. Welcome back, sister. Now, there are many more people waiting out for you outside. Let's go and greet them. Exit is straight ahead. Hi! Lee! Cherie! Finally you're back! Felt like forever. I missed you so much. Things were just not the same without you. Welcome back, dear. Hi. You seem as lively as ever. Hi. Welcome back to Crossworlds. I'm glad everything worked out. Why? Yes, about the others. Lucas and Buggy wanted to show up as well, but there must have been some hold-up. As for Apollo and Jordan, they send their regards. They're currently on vacation. Now, dear. The news of your comeback came on very short notice. And it has been quite a long time. Almost 7 months, wasn't it? Yes, the negotiations with Instantainment took a while. Even after we came to an agreement, a lot of things had to be prepared. Just look around you. They built a whole new place for you. So, yeah, I forgot to change the pet. But I can show off all the pets now. Every time you unlock a pet, it appears in this zone now. So, thanks. And of course, I'll show off all the pet locations, or at least the ones that I can find that are obvious. You can get your very own house, Lee. It's right over here. So you got this guy here. I forgot which guy that is. There's the I like how the Grim Reaper is in the farm. The crowbar, I believe, just sits right here. I can actually remove the crowbar to find out. Yeah, just sits right there. The tank sits on the bench up there for whatever reason. There's that one roly-poly one that just runs around the outside. There's the penguin. The monkey hangs from the tree. The pig's sitting on the bench over there. There's the roly-poly one. The fat, chubby cat is literally begging for food at the vendors. The fly shy is running around. The cat's running around. The fox chases the dinosaur. The turtle is right here. The bat's behind the house there. I haven't even shown, like, there's a lot of jumping puzzles and stuff in this game to get to chests. Like, a lot of, like, open world puzzles to get to chests. I just didn't show them off because I have no need to for this playthrough. There's the butterfly pet right there. There's the fox. Is that another fox? What was the other one then? Where's the dog? There's the seedling right there. Oh no, it's the dog chasing the lizard around. Oh, there's the goose. Yeah, let's change pets. What's Turbo? Oh, Turbo the turtle? Nah. Love you, Turbo, don't get me wrong, but let's change things up. Let's go, let's go Seedling. And then when you equip the pet, it disappears from where it's standing. Look at this, isn't it amazing? Such a fancy little place just for you. I'm almost jealous. Come on, let's go inside. Here's the corridor. You even have a second floor. Living room. Look at that chimney. Bedroom, neat and comfy. And here's the kitchen. To be honest, I'm not even sure how you're supposed to cook, but here it is. The only thing missing is a bathroom. Apparently you don't need to. Hey, you two! Lucas and Buggy just arrived. Hi! Guten Tag. Sorry for being late. Hi! Our favorite bot is finally back. Hello! So did you already show her around the village? We just started. We only went to her house so far. See, I was hoping to give you one of my signature tours. I could pick up right where you left off. How about it? Go ahead, monsieur. Okay, let's take a walk. Right now we're in the residence part of the village. Most of these lovely houses are still vacant, but I hear that things won't stay that way for long. As it is, though, there isn't much to see here. Let's go on. Find the lack of a laser bridge disturbing. Here's the local teleporter. All you need to quickly beam yourself home. Don't leave right away, though. Our little tour isn't over yet. There's this suspicious empty spot over there in the middle of the river. Apparently a statue was supposed to be built there, but it wasn't completed on time. More like people could not decide on a design. And onward. Your local market. Quite surprising for such a small village to have its own market, don't you think? Let's hope the local folks can provide the expected demand. Now let's go to a very special building. Look at this mansion. Pretty, isn't it? Of course, this building already has a lucky owner.